You're watching NBC for New York. This is News for New York.
Okay.
Tons of perfectly good food are being thrown out every day, and it's more than just wasteful. It's actually bad for the environment. Garbage actually forms methane, a greenhouse gas that's more caustic than CO2. So consider this. At least 25.9 million tons of food get thrown into the garbage every year. The disposal alone costs $1 billion. Now, 5% of our leftovers, get this, could feed 4 million people for one day. Here's Andrew Siff with some people who are really trying to make a difference.
You could say Jared Clark has the coolest bicycle in town. It has a refrigerated compartment.
I did catering before, and it's like all this food just like tossed at the end of the night. It's just like obscene.
Clark is part of City Harvest's new effort to rescue food with bikes. The nonprofit saves 20 million pounds of food each year, but New Yorkers throw away even more.
What goes through your mind when you see people dumping out mountains of perfectly good food?
The first is, for me, is like, I'm hungry. I'd like to take some of that home. And second is like, people could really eat this tonight.
And it helps people in here to survive.
Olalakin Adewale is a Nigerian immigrant at a Manhattan homeless shelter while he looks for a job. This night, a truckload from the Gourmet Food Show arrived.
Give me the energy, the strength to continue to do my daily routine that I always do.
There's an immediate crisis of hunger. Over 1 million New Yorkers are turning to food. Emergency food programs every year.
But then there's all the food that can't be rescued. We're in the middle of what might be called a buffet boom in New York City. And at the end of the day, something has to be done with tons of food.
Before our city stores started composting, we were hauling away tons and tons and tons of trash every day.
Whole Foods says since health department rules ban donating leftover food, the store sends it to farms.
The last resort is to throw something in the trash.
But for so many other businesses, it's a first resort. One reason getting perishable food to the hungry remains an endless cycle. Andrew Siff, News 4 New York.
And learn more about rescuing food for New York City's hungry on WNBC.com. Click on As Seen on 4 New York.